Today, we are going to talk about the material culture of the Onges. Onges are one of the most primitive tribes in India. They belong to the Negrito racial stock and they have been relegated to the reserved pockets both at Dugong Creek and South Bay of Little Andaman Island. They live in a remote corner of the country in a small pocket. They are believers in simple animism. They are the semi-nomadic tribes and fully dependent on the food provided by nature. They eat turtle, fish, roots and jackfruits, etc. They have now experienced the impact of outsiders. A primary school has been functioning at the Dugong Creek settlement of Onges. They have been provided with pakka hut type houses, food, clothes, medicines, etc. by the administration. Their rate of reproduction has become very low and are on the verge of extinction. The present population of the Onges is only 105. The religion of the Onges is simple animism. Neither ceremonial worship nor any kind of propitiation is practiced by them. They believe in different class of spirits, spirits of the wood, the sea, disease, storm, and ancestors. According to the 2001 census of India, only 5 out of the 96 Onges were Hindu and the remaining were religion not stated. The Onges belong to the Negrito sub-race of the primary race Negroid. They exhibit the distinctive Negrito characters such as pygmy stature, which is less than 150 cm, and peppercorn type of hair. They have affinity with the Semangs and Sakas of Malaya, Actas of the Philippines, and Tapiros of New Guinea. The Onges are basically the hunters and gatherers. They exhibit the habit of fishing as the islands are covered with a large number of rivers and as the sea is near to the land. As a shrinking community, the Onges are at present looked after by the Andaman administration in Strait Island. The administrative body has recently encouraged them in horticulture and domestication of animals. These people have shown no hesitation in accepting new ways of life as Forest Reservation Act had already restricted their movement in the forest. All age and sex take part in economic activities. They have been trained in plantation, agricultural work and domestication. Present-day Onges also show a great cooperation between the sexes. Wives help their husbands in all economic activities. Traditionally, The people are prone to sea fishing, so they have been the great boat builders and make canoes of different sizes. Household goods include canoe, fishing nets, wooden implements, earthen pots, and baskets of different types. They are also fond of music. Dance form an indispensable part in all communal feasts and festivals. From the account of Redcliffe Brown, we came to know that the Onges maintain strict division of labor. The male members of the community keep themselves engaged in construction of hut and canoe, in manufacturing of implements and weapons. They also go for hunting, fishing, and honey collection. Women and children collect fruits, flowers, edible roots, leaves, and shrubs from the forest. Different kinds of ornaments were made by them, and they are expert in tattooing. Bow and arrow are the favorite hunting implements of the Onges. Nets are used to catch small fishes. The Onges know the methods of poisoning or stupefying fish in pools and rivers. Adze is sometimes used for obtaining molluscs and for cutting honeycomb. Use of string or thread is also very popular among the Onges. From the account of Redcliffe Brown, we came to know that the people were expert made makers. Three types of camps are found among the Onges. The chief or permanent camp used for most part of the year, particularly the whole rainy season. Temporary camps built up when the group is compelled to leave their permanent camp on the death of any member, and thirdly, hunting camp when the hunting party has to leave for a few days away from their permanent camp. The permanent camps are communal huts. The shape is generally round or elliptical. The structure is built by trunks and branches of tree, thatched with palm leaves on can frames. The thatching extends up to the ground. Temporary camps are made in the form of a village. The huts are carelessly constructed and the thatching is done simply tying the leaves in bundles. The hunting camps are extremely temporary, which are used for a few days. The Onges do not know how to make fire, and for that reason, every family preserves fire in its own fireplace. When a party moves for hunting or changing the camp, they always carry smoldering woods along with them. The Onges are basically non-vegetarian. They eat flesh of various animals like pig, fox, rat, snake, turtle, bird, etc. Fish and sails are also favorite to them, but their principal diet is often supplemented by fruits, roots, tubers, and honey. Baking, frying, and boiling are the devices that they employ for processing the food items. There are certain food taboos for pregnant women, as for instance, pork, turtle, and honey are forbidden to them. Now, let us talk about the household utensils used by the Onges. The large part of utensils of daily necessity is made from different kinds of cells. The sirena cell is used as knife or scraper. Large pinnace shell serves the purpose of a tray on dish, and the Nautilus shell serves the purpose of a cup or drinking vessel. Cooking pot, buckets, and water vessels are also used. The cooking pots are made of clay, which are dried in the sun and baked in the fire. The water vessels are made of bamboo, and the buckets for carrying water are made of scooped out pieces of soft tree trunk. Let us now talk about the dress and personal decoration of the Onges. The Onges are virtually naked. Every man wears some sort of girdle round his waist, which is usually made of hibiscus fiber. Women wear a sort of small apron made of minuscopes, littorals, leaves. Every married woman always wears a belt of bandana sleeve, which is never put off without substitute. Often a bundle made of several bandana sleeves is hung from the belt, which are used only by married women and also by men on some ceremonial occasions. Ornaments of wrist and knee are made of spirally wound leaves. Sometimes cells of various sizes are suspended on it. Necklaces of shell or bones or bamboo are frequently worn. They also paint their body. Now coming to transport, the forest dwellers have no system of transport and use some varieties of baskets to carry the cooking pots and other fragile objects. The baskets are made of different kinds of leaves, can, and bamboo strips. Canoe is a major means of transport in water. The Onges live on the 700-odd square kilometer island of Little Andaman. They are traditionally nomadic hunting and gathering tribe with a 50,000 years plus history of inhabiting the Andamans. The present population of Onges is 105. The administration has a virtual breeding program in place for the Onges, but what future the Onges have even if their population recovers is unsure. So, what is the solution? How is the government dealing with the indigenous people? Does it have a policy for their integration of their isolate lives? This is a tough lesson for everyone, but we cannot leave them unattended.